Hello everybody, Kirk doobsnax Dubé here, and we are doing some recordings for Unite Mics. We're doing commentary over community submitted games of Pokemon Unite. So these are going to be solo queue games with those interesting solo queue strategies, and hopefully we're going to get to see some Pokemon that we don't normally see when we're doing the high level kind of tournament competitive play, because those teams are usually kind of set with only the variants of one or two Pokemon. So I'm pretty excited about it. I haven't seen any of these matches yet, so I'm excited to jump right in, talk about hopefully some new Pokemon and the strategies and how those develop, as well as try and memorize these names as quickly as possible and speak about these teams in an accurate manner. So I'm pretty excited about it. Let's just jump right in and see what we get. We're just going to go for it. We're just going to go for it. So this first game that was submitted to me was by Zarface from Reddit. So big shout out to them. All their information will be in the description below. They're grabbing, bouncing back and forth. No, they're grabbing Gengar with Fluffy Tail, and I don't know how many high level Gengars with Fluffy Tail we see, but this is actually their rank up match from Ultra 5, 3 diamonds. So this is their rank up to master, and I can't imagine that they'd submit this without it being a good showing by them. So I'm pretty excited to see what they get here. So we see 25 seconds on the counter. I'm going to try to memorize these names. Cluttiest, Eldegoss, Shorts is the Pikachu, Mao is the Lucario, Zarface. And as we can see, I'm not on the screen. I really want to make sure that these community members that submitted these to me to use, obviously get their shine, and I'm not going to cover up their face with mine or anything like that. So definitely want Zarface to get their credit here. So 1-0, here we go. We're jumping to the action. We'll be able to see their whole team comp. And Amphi, the Crustle with a potion. Interesting look here. So we've got 3 eject buttons, the Gengar with Fluffy Tail, which I'm thinking they might jump into the jungle here and try and get her ramped up real quick. And Crustle on the other side, I think we see Cinderace, Ninetales, Wigglytuff, Gengar of their own, and Snorlax. So a couple different team comps here. Pretty excited to see what we got going on. As these things are loading up, Zarface is on the edge of their seat there, as this is their rank up game to Masters. And I'm interested to see kind of how this develops. So I'm waiting with bated breath as we are jumping in 3, 2, still waiting for that Wigglytuff. 1, 10 seconds on the clock, ready, go. We see Zarface down there with Ghastly. They've got to be getting in the jungle right immediately. Going after the Lillipup there. The Lillipup breaks to the Ludicolo every single time. Worth noting there. And something that some people may not know. Waiting for the Ludicolo to populate. There it is. Bang. And we're just going to lick. We're just going to Will-O-Wisp. We're going to use our abilities here. It looks like Eldegoss for their team and Lucario went to the bottom lane. As Zarface is chewing up this Ludicolo. And Pikachu and Dubé are on the top lane. This Bouffalant going to go down using Lick, using Will-O-Wisp, all the attacks here as Zarface is just trying to get their levels up as quickly as possible. Fluffy Tail really going to be useful to help get through these Pokemon very quickly and join into one of the lanes to maybe overwhelm and gank some of the opposing, some of the opponents here. It looks like they're flowing down to get this last crab here, and might go join the Eldegoss and Lucario, unless, this is solo queue, so they don't have the benefit of understanding what's going on here. They choose a Sludge Bomb, so Lick and Sludge Bomb here. They jump the ramp, and they're going straight to the middle. They're going against the opposing Haunter here, Beluga. Beluga decides to just bail, and they both split. They both peel off. They're going to try and overwhelm in one lane a piece here. Sludge Bomb going in. We're going straight after that Snorlax. Snorlax is going down. Snorlax is down. Cognizant sticking in their base, and Zarface going to throw a Sludge Bomb and get in. Everybody's going to be dunking in points. Shorts putting some good bubble action, immobilizing that Cinderace there, as Cognizant is just forced to peel off, and now Amphi and everybody's getting more points, and Zarface peeling down, seeing the crab's going to start leveling up, and that's what you want to see. As Snorlax is back in the mix up top, and Zarface just going back to base, going to hit their jungle again, I think. Because he feels that they have a strong presence up top, and that Ludicolo, Sludge Bomb, Lick, pulling him in, gonna go, and just gonna keep getting those levels up. I'm watching, and somehow, Crustle's in the middle against Snorlax and what looks like the Raboot there. as Zarface is going to keep leveling up. And look at that push down low. Lucario and Eldegoss is pushing and forcing their jungler to join down, and Wigglytuff to join the mix, going to help them push back as Zarface just keeps doing what they need to do, getting their levels up. And they might be 9 before the first Dreadnought here, and they're headed straight bound. They say the overwhelm. They see that they've been pressured. Just a Sludge Bomb to the middle. They're going to pressure and just forcing away. I think I saw Gianna is the opposing Wigglytuff there, and you're going to use this opportunity to get that middle Audino and just a skirmish in the middle over the Bs, but nobody willing to go with Sekrina and Gianna A, both getting pushed back. Haunter, Zarface jumping across the middle, going to try to put pressure on. Not going to get into the mix yet. Watching their team back away as Shorts comes down from the top lane to put on pressure. Dreadnaught's here, and we're going to see how they navigate that as they're kind of chipping into this Audino. Nobody quite starting the Dreadnought yet. Nobody from the other team is making their presence known except for that Snorlax and the Raboot, both pulling down here. And now the fight is on. Beluga just gets dumped. And look at Zarface right in the middle, making their presence known. Gianna's about to go down, and the Ninetales on the other side of the board is about to go down, and look at this. Zarface is still up. Everybody on their team is still up, and we've got a pretty good team fight going on as Knots is going down. I think that's Snorlax, the other team. And look at that. Now the coast is kind of clear for Dreadnought. The whole team is there, and we're going to start it as Raboot's going to come down, but they're going to get overwhelmed by Lucario as they're pushing in, and Zarface is working hard with Cuddius, the Eldegoss, to try and get this Dreadnought down before that Wigglytuff with Sing, before that Ninetales, before that Hunter comes in. Giovanni A comes over, but not before Zarface can make an impact and take down. They're chasing Cognizant. They're chasing Gianni A. Gianni A goes down by the Lucario, and now everybody's dunking in points in that bottom turret, and if they can close it out, that is a big swing of momentum as the Gengar for the other team is trying to make some moves on the opposite base there, but not before this whole team's going to roll through and get beats. I don't really think they care about how many points. Look at this Zarface playing in solo queue, always letting their team know where they're going, and that is top lane. Zarface level 10 has not gone down yet and getting a lot of experience coming through. The Bees are here, but the Bees are moving, which means Secreant, the Ninetales on the other team, is there, and Cognizant is still not Cinderace, still sitting in that Raboot stage, and Zarface forced to back off a little bit. Short's coming in for a little bit of support. Zarface going to grab a berry, maybe grab 2. Nope, run back through the base there, and as now everybody is going in, we just saw Knots, the Snorlax come in. Cognizant's still a Raboot. That's got to be a little disturbing. And Shorts uses their ulti there, their Unite move, and Zarface peels off Cognizant, goes back towards the objective here, which is Rotom, and they send it down the lane with the huge lead. Beluga comes in, that Gengar, but they're too late, and they easily get dispatched as it's a quick 2-on-1 with Mao, the Lucario, and Zarface. And Zarface feeling no pressure, going to peel back down their lane, get some quick heals, and then go back to base, full heal up, probably hit their jungle again so they can make sure that they're ready to go for Dreadnought. Shorts is feeling like they can get into the jungle a little bit. There's not too much going on there. And you see in the top right here, Crustle's pushing against the Gengar, the Snorlax, and the Ninetales, just kind of bullying in their lane with the Lucario because they sent the Rotom that way. It's giving a great opportunity for Zarface and Shorts the Pikachu to level up here. And I think that's Giovanni A that just rolled in the Wigglytuff that's kind of making their way down to Dreadnought, but I don't think they have much support from their team right now as Zarface says the coast is clear, Sludge Bomb plus right in, Hex, let's go. And they are mowing through this Dreadnought. That Fluffy Tail is paying dividends here, and Cluttis and Zarface are just able to dispatch that before Giovanni A gets any support. And here we go, Gengar takes the KO on Wigglytuff, and it is just a catastrophe for the other side of the board. Wigglytuff is down, their jungler is down, and Zarface has yet to really be impacted in a tough way, and rolling with this Eldegoss is going to make it even easier to bully this other team in the lane as they are just trying to get some points, and Zarface not afraid of this Giovanni A sleep here, or excuse me, the Sing to put them to sleep. Hex, Sludge Bomb, we're going after it, and they're just peeling out. They said, okay, we did enough here. Let's get their jungler. Let's get Beluga, the opposing Gengar, out of here. They're putting the pressure on. There's 3-on-2. A nice little Sing by Wigglytuff to get out of there. Giovanni A making their retreat, and Secreant, I think is who that is. The Ninetale pulls in, but a little too late, and Zarface says, we're going to roll up to the next objective. We don't really care. These points are sliding in our favor. I'm going to level up a little bit, chip in. Shorts the Pikachu already there, ready to go. 4, 3, 2... Rotom's going to be showing up in just a moment here. Zarface already level 12. Beluga, the Gengar on the other side of the team. And the Snorlax trying to peel up, but they've got a 4-on-1, maybe a 4-on-2 if Beluga, the Gengar, tries to get Frosty, and that Rotom is down. That's a joke. That is a joke of an objective. That looked like any other mob on the map. They dispatched that so quickly because they're moving together. Not the Snorlax forced to retreat, trying to do their best job blocking this Rotom from getting in, but Beluga is stuck behind. Knots goes down, and Beluga is caught in the mix here. Rotom finds its way. Nope, not quite. I thought it found its way in. It's almost dead. Secreant comes in to try and make a difference. And Zarface is just bullying, sitting in their own turret, just being a massive bully. Giovanni A comes in. Cognizant finally a Cinderace and kicks some soccer balls into the mix. And a good look by Noitz there to try to push Zarface down the lane. Finally goes down for the first time this match with 2 minutes left. And Zapdos is going to show up. No time to get that Dreadnought. And the Aldegast for Zarface's team is already making it to the main objective. That's what you want to see in solo queue. People kind of moving somewhat to where they want to be. Now, Zarface's team has a huge lead here, and they don't necessarily want to start Zapdos until they think the coast is as clear as humanly possible. Noitz, the Snorlax on the other team, going to get that 80 burger just right up top, unopposed, but there's no focus there. Cognizant, the Cinderace trying to go after the Zapdos at it by themselves. Noitz trying to peel down after dunking in the points. Zarface chipping in, pushing Cognizant off, maybe slowing down the process here. 1 minute, 25 seconds left, and Zarface makes a big loop, chasing Cognizant. That damage output by Zarface is huge, and they're all over Cognizant. Take the big KO. Noitz is forced into the corner. Giovanni A, they're going to get them at a distance. That's a sing, and Zarface is trying to make it out, and Zarface goes down. Zarface goes down with 1:08 left, and Shorts the Pikachu is down, but Cinderace is down. Wigglytuff is down. Ninetales is down, and it's just kind of all shaken out. Still have a huge lead on Zarface. They gotta feel good of how feeling good of how the matchup is going now. No, it's a big block here. Beluga, their own jungler, their own Gengar, trying to make a difference, getting chased down by Mao, the Lucario. And everybody is back in on Zarface's side of the board, and this is max defense mode here. Cognizant the Cinderace is back. They're gonna be chipping in. We know that. Noitz going to make a difference, but that's a big hex, a sludge bomb, and that Noitz is going down for sure. Secreant trying to impact the board a little bit. Oh, that's 4 of the 5 down. Giovanni is the last one standing, and I'd be shocked if Zarface doesn't chase here, get their points up. Bang! Hex, sludge bomb, chase. And there it is. The whole team goes down. Just enough time for someone to pull up. I'm trying to look at the top here. Who am I missing? Who am I missing? Beluga. Beluga's back in the mix. They went back to the middle, but it's too late. All of Zarface's team, with that huge lead, all make it down to the turrets, and they're putting in more points. Zarface uses Hex, jumping in the middle. Look at that. Look at that excitement. Heck yes, Zarface knows they locked it up. They know they locked it up. They just got promoted from Alt 5 to Master. I love the energy that they're showing here. 451, 207. Lock it in the bag. Congratulations to Zarface as they rank up. Let's watch it. Didn't quite get the MVP there, but a great showing. I think I saw 7 KOs, 13 assists, and you love the energy. You could tell how much that meant to them. And Ultra Class 5, bang. You love to see it, Master. Congrats on you. And we're going to flip back to me in the booth. What a game for that community, for our first community showing here. Our rank up match from Ultra Class 5 to Master. You love to see it. Whew. That is tougher. That is tougher than I thought, with all the different names and things that I'm not quite used to and trying to absorb them on the fly. Let me get the next one queued up here as we. God, that was a lot. That was a good time. That was a good time. Let's get this one here. Let's get this one going. This one's straight on the select screen. Did I start already? Yeah, that started already. Let's roll it back. So we're gonna jump right in here. So this one here is Dadazard, who is currently doing a stream marathon on Twitch. I know they gave me that information. They submitted a game here. So this is another one. We're gonna take a little pause for the cause here. Okay, so this next match, Dadizard. and they sent this video, so we're jumping straight into the load screen here, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna get right into the game. So I'm actually gonna switch it, but I'm not gonna start it because I need a second to look at these names, so I can try and like pre-register some of these things here. So let's just go see where we're at here. All right. Dadizard is the Greninja here. I'm going to interesting to see if they hit the jungle. We'll see how that dynamic rolls by. A lot of slow bros. Can't really tell what Pegleg Pengu is playing. So we have Sith Mouse, Eligator, Pegleg Pengu, Dadizard, and Straw something. Casper, Scourge, Talos, Kuox, Brendo. Okay. All right. The transition is in. We're just going to jump right in. Shout out to Dadazard for letting us. Again, all their stream information will be down low. Let's get going. Loading screen here. Let's see where they end up. All right, we're following Dadazard. Right now, the Froakie here. As the Froakie peels, looks like they're going top lane. They're going top lane with Eligator. Okay, top lane with Eligator. That's a good look. Slowpoke. Wait, you rated Eligator. Elves. Slowpoke is gone. Okay, so we've got a solo top lane here. Interesting strategy. One of those solo queue unique things that tends to happen here. As Dadazard is going to do their best to take as many of those, using substitute, using bubble here, and just taking as much experience as possible. I don't think they're going to be able to challenge the opposing mobs too well, or especially the central one, which is definitely already gone. But as you can see, they're already going into the Pegleg Pengu. What is happening for forgoing their jungle and coming in and grabbing that APOM there? So again, kind of those unique solo queue things that they've got going on. Eligator already level 4. I guess they jumped into the jungle. Scourge the Pikachu can try to go in. That's a quick little net, and Casper the Bulbasaur going to chip in on this Eligator as they just lazily lay around, and Dadazard goes down and gets overwhelmed by the Pikachu and the Bulbasaur, and kind of wondering, where was my support in this top lane here? A little bit of maybe mental recollection there, or mental collection there, as Dadazard needs to hit that lane again, and they need to start getting their experience up. Level 4 Froakie is not going to cut it, and they need to get to that next stage very quickly. Interesting that we're working without a timer here, so we can't kind of foresee where we are, but Scourge is close to going down. That opposing Pikachu, they net Eligator, the slow bro, but no pressure in, not seeing an opportunity to dive there. Dadazard just going to go through and nab these APOMs and try and get to level 5. And they're thinking hopefully just one day, right? One day at some point. Dadazard taking the last chip shot there. Nope, they missed it on Eligator. Not willing to get into the fray real quick, as the opposing Bulbasaur is already actually an Ivysaur, and Scourge and that Ivysaur are putting the pressure on, chipping in on that APOM, finally hitting level 5, and that Froakie is a Frogadier. Eligator surfing in. Dadazard getting chipped in by that Scourge the Pikachu getting pushed back, and kind of a weird song and dance that Dadazard is stuck in. There's no real mobs to take, but also they're kind of underleveled compared to the opposing side of the team, so they can't really push. Now, Pegleg, the Raboot, is flowing in. They were the jungler for Dadazard's side of the board, or we're going to say air quotes jungler. Again, solo queue, kind of a misnomer sometimes, depending on how that shakes out. Dadazard just getting in the mix, chipping in, and staying tight, hanging on to those, and trying to get some of these bees to catch up in some of this experience. Dadazard's double team getting eaten up, but not themselves until then. And you could just see the disdain on their face. I should not have gone down there. I should have peeled back a little sooner. The good thing is at least the jungler was there to put a little bit of pressure on. They went down shortly after Dadazard. Now they're just rolling back up the lane, and we're going to see if we can mitigate some of this damage, as Dadazard is feeling froggy, pun intended, as they were going to push a little bit into that Ivysaur, maybe wanting to get into the mix a little bit. Dadazard hits double team, hitting those bubbles, and wants to take this APOM, needs this APOM for those levels. Can't see the clock, so we're not too sure how close we are to first Dreadnought, but we still have 3 up top, as they are putting the pressure on into the old goal zone of the opposing team. Dreadnought's done, and they took it. 2 on 3 downstairs. They took it, which is a great feeling. A lot of heavy carry downstairs. Their own Ivysaur getting it done. and they are able to eat everybody in the goal zone. That Scourge and Ivysaur both go down, and now Cinderace is on the map. Raboot is up to Cinderace. Dadazard is up to Greninja, and now the Slowbro is feeling like they can put the pressure on. They're on their side of the map. They're taking their own farm here, and there is no concern with what's going into the bottom lane. You love to see it. Sith Mouse, now a Venusaur. Scourge the Pikachu. They're pressuring each other. Dadazard not going to bail away too quickly. Thinking they've got some range, able to push the Pikachu and the Ivysaur back down the lane, and now they're going to attack them in the goal zone. Now with a little bit, Dadazard with a little bit of support here, and just dunking it in. Maybe we got a little score shield action going on. Dadazard with the Greninja, unique choice there to be able to put the pressure on Casper. The Ivysaur goes down because of Dadazard able to take that KO, and they are low on health as they have to run right through the crab to get back to their goal zone and recover some of that HP. Now Dadazard does have their Unite move, just needs to slap it into the slot, and that thing's going to be ready to go. And look at that pressure downstairs. Just a quick second. Ninetales, and I think it's Sith Mouse, the Venusaur, they are bullying their lane very, very well. And now Zeraora joins Scourge on the other side of the map, feeling like they need to pressure that top lane a little bit, as Dadazard feels very comfortable by themselves, just taking these bees, getting their levels up, and seeing how they can impact the game by being one of the highest level Pokemon on the map. Dadazard hiding in the grass there, not going to overcommit to anything, not going to get caught with their pants down as they slowly move down the lane. Scourge the Pikachu. Oh, that's a big ulti. That's a big ulti for not a lot of payoff. Scourge is still in their goal zone, and not a lot of that HP went down, but Dadazard's going to keep the pressure on. Got some good damage output, slapping that double team, able to get it in, and able to take Scourge down in their own goal zone, as they're going to dunk 26 more points, and there is 71 out of 100 left on that goal zone. Just another quick dunk, as here comes Zeraora, Talos Gundam, seeing that they need to look at that thumbs up. A-OK trade-off their team, as they were able to get in almost 30 points on that turret and take a clean KO on Scourge after using a Unite move that actually didn't hit that clean. So Dadazard's got to be pretty happy with that exchange there, forcing the jungler to have to commit to their lane rather than do what they want to do, which is be high in levels. I don't know who Sith Mouse is for Dadazard's team, but they just took Dreadnought, I think, twice with no real team support around them. Dadazard seeing this opportunity to just start Rotom. Scourge, who has been scourged by Dadazard's presence in the top lane. Oh, and that's a Unite move, and Casper's a Venusaur. No chance there for the squishy Greninja. That is baked frog legs for everybody that's sitting in the top lane. They're eating good tonight. Dadazard just got to watch their respawn counter tick down as Rotom is sent straight down the lane. Dadazard's going to get froggy. Again, pun intended, again, back in the top lane. Not going to join the mix on that Rotom there. Scourge is there. Dadazard just going to try and get this farm, but Scourge says, I want some action. Dadazard says, I'm not quite ready for that. I'm going to hide in the grass. I'm going to try to pressure you down now that I have Cinderace here, squeezing you down the middle. And Dadazard's giving chase, grabbing these lone Aos orbs just sitting in the middle, seeing these other farm of bees here, and going to take those. Saving the bees, not on the checklist for Dadazard's agenda today, as they're just carving through, getting their levels up. Level 12 already. Again, we can't see the timer, and I haven't seen the Dreadnought timers come up. That's 29 seconds. We got 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in this game. 2 minutes and 25 seconds left in this game. Zapdos is about to show up, and we're going to see how this shakes out as Pegleg, Pengu, the Cinderace, and Dadazard are moving down the lane and grabbing all of the opposing team's farm here, and they're attacking them straight out of their spawn point. They are feeling very, very good about themselves. Dadazard using a big Unite move pre-Zapdos. That's an interesting choice, and between Pegleg and Dadazard, they're able to take down Lucario, and Scourge might be next on the menu on who needs to get eaten, but Dadazard says, I'm going to peel out. Sith Mouse jumping from the middle and now jumping back into base. Straw Boy, Ninetales, haven't seen them too much, and we haven't actually seen Sith Mouse on our screen, but they are going straight after Zapdos. No love lost here with that lead, and Dadazard going to hide in the grass, take a breather here. And okay, Dadazard wasn't even in the mix, and now they've won. And Sith Mouse got to be carrying that huge damage output with Strong Boy. They're able to take Zapdos and Casper, the opposing Venusaur, level 12. Sorry about you, kid. You're down. And the whole team, look at that. All five of them are moving together into this middle goal zone. 8 seconds left. Bang, 52, bang, 82, and just a flurry, 80 more points, just a flurry of points here, as who knows how much time's left, but I don't think it matters. You could give them free reign on the map, and I don't think they could get in as many points, even if you were giving them triple for what they were putting in. They have a huge lead, and now they're just bullying them out of their own respawn point. Dadazard just getting 14 more, why not? Sith Mouse sitting there, Dadazard sitting there, Pegleg, Pengu all just sitting there. look at the slow bro just rolling out. Can I surf? Can I maybe get somebody? Dadazard just throwing just water shurikening in. Like no love lost here. Talos Gundam just gonna try and discharge and do a little something here as they go down unceremoniously to Pegleg, Pengu, the Cinderace, and that's just more points for Sith Mouse. They are pouring it on heavy. Can you what just no remorse here for this other team. Look at this. They're just attacking them in their own turret. Just no respect. There is no respect going on here. At this point, there we go. I was going to say, how much time is left in this game? It feels like I've been watching them just kill them in their own respawn for 40 minutes. 3, 2, 1, and I can tell you what, Casper and company are happy that this one's over, as it is a 9-14 to 3-11, a landslide victory here for Dadazard and crew. Let's see how these numbers shake out here. Let's take a look for Dadazard with the big win, 177 points, and that is where the video they sent us cuts off. But what an impressive showing by their whole team. And you'd have to think, if it's not Pegleg, it's not Dadazard, and it's not Straw Boy, the MVP had to be Sith Mouse, that Venusaur, as they were running roughshod in that bottom lane.